All right, you know you're in Grandville, Michigan when you see this thing right behind you. Hey, in this video, we're gonna be going over the 7 things that you need to know before you decide to move out to Grandville, Michigan, and it's coming up right now. For things to do and sights to see, you are now watching Live Great TV, and I am your official host to Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name's Vaughn Greathouse. Hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area, what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and tap that notification bell, or at least just hit the like button so you won't miss out on all the brand new videos that I put out each and every week, because I love making these videos for you. But even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent in the state of Michigan, I love helping you make that move over to the West Michigan area. So that number, that email coming on your screen right now, that's my direct contact info. Yes, I'm the one who answers those calls and messages. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so right now I am in Grandville, Michigan, and if you don't know where that is, we are about 10 miles south of Grand Rapids, Michigan, going straight near, kind of towards the lakeshore area. It's halfway between Holland and Grand Rapids, and it's an awesome area. A lot of people really love Grandville, and I'm gonna give you the 7 things you need to know before you move out here and how you can look forward to moving to the Grandville area. It's actually one of my favorite places to live, and ultimately the location is gonna be number 1. These are in no particular order, but number 1 for Grandville has to be the location. And most people in West Michigan would agree that I've talked to. It's centrally located pretty much right between Grand Rapids and Holland, Michigan, which Holland is right on the lakeshore. Grand Rapids is a little more east, so it's right in that middle point. So getting to and from different areas in West Michigan, living in Grandville is going to be a huge highlight to moving out here as number 1 as far as what I think that you need to know before you move out here to the Grandville area. All right, number 2, the number 2 thing that you need to know before you come out here is going to be there are plenty of places to eat and shop. So Grandville is Rivertown Crossings, which is pretty much a food and dining and entertainment area where you can go shopping at the mall. It has one of the biggest malls in West Michigan that was built back in the 90s, but it's still really cool. They update it all the time, and it's a great place to shop, just hang out. They have a huge food court. It's one of the probably most prominent malls in the area. As you can do your shopping and do everything like that. They got a Dick's Sporting Goods, Target's over there. They have a couple really great places to eat. Chipotle, if you like that. People go from Holland and from Grand Rapids in order to eat there, so it's a great highlight for people who are considering living there. It's a convenient location, and there's tons to do as far as food and dining, entertainment. A lot of people who will come to visit me from town, I'll take them out to Grandville just because it's like a go-to spot. And the Costco is there. So if you love Costco, you're gonna love the Grandville area. It's an easy access to it. My office is out there. And I just genuinely love Grandville as a whole because it's just an awesome place to be as far as things to do, places to shop and eat. So that's another highlight to living in Grandville. All right, the 3rd thing you're gonna wanna know about Grandville, Michigan is that it's a small town. It has a small town feel. There's probably only around 10,000-ish population in the area, but it's a great small town feel. So you still get that small town feel with a lot to do yet. So you're not too exposed to like bigger city where it's Grand Rapids, but you're not in a small town, and you get to kind of build your groove in that town. You get to know kind of your neighbors, you know the places you can go walk and hang out. It's a very simple lifestyle in that type of town. I have friends that live in Grandville and kind of move from there. It's a great starting point if you don't know exactly where to move in West Michigan. It's probably gonna be an easy place for me to recommend. It's one of the highlighted places that I recommend all the time. And a lot of people really enjoy living in Grandville. So that small town feel is going to be the fourth thing that you're going to want to know about living in Grandville, Michigan. Now, the thing you're going to want to know about the Grandville area is that it is like a very family-oriented type of town. A lot of different places you can live in regards to, you know, young families, people just moving and grooving, growing up in the area. It's very family-oriented, so things to do in regards to family, like I said, going out to some of the shopping centers, going out to some of the parks and to hang out. This is a really easygoing place that a lot of people look forward to. So as you're making your decision to come out here, just know it's a quaint type of town. It's not an extravagant, over-the-top place, but it's very good living, very simple living. You get to know the area. You're not going to get lost out here. So that's another thing to look forward to. It's an easy in and out type of place, but it still has a lot to offer, and it's family-esque. If you're a young family who's considering moving to some of these areas, it's definitely one of the places that I'd like to point out. All right, the next thing about the Grandville area that you're gonna wanna know is that there are excellent schools here. A lot of people around the West Michigan area, they got the Grandville Bulldogs, who are the high school team. So if you're considering high school, it's one of the top rated, top regarded schools in the area as far as Grandville schools go. And it's a huge highlight to why people consider Grandville. They're part of the OK Red. We used to compete them in high school, and Grandville is just one of those areas that a lot of people are just like, you know what? It's just one of those iconic type of towns in West Michigan that is an easy going, easy go-to type of town. I can't describe it any better than that, other than just knowing that the schools all the way from kindergarten all the way to graduation is highly regarded. I'll put some links below so you can actually look into some of the school systems, because that's a really big question that I get asked from clients all the time who are considering moving out to West Michigan. What are some of the better schools? And I definitely want to point out Grandville as one of the highlights of those school systems. All right, the next thing I want to point out about Grandville is going to be the outdoor events and festivals. Now, they have the Grandville Farmers Market, which is a huge highlight. A lot of people like to go out there either on an early Saturday or on an afternoon just to enjoy themselves, go get some fresh produce from some of the farmers in the surrounding areas. And some of the events that they have out here. They have the 4th of July celebration that's really big out here, as well as the Grandville Art and Music Festival. So if you want a good time, you want to enjoy yourself during the summer months, and it's a place where you don't have to go too far to have a good time, it's definitely going to be a highlight that you don't want to miss as you're out here in the Grandville area. All right, lastly is going to be the parks and recreation. There's plenty of parks such as Grand River Park, Wedgwood Park, different areas you can do hiking, biking, fishing. You can do all sorts of outdoor stuff. If you love bird watching, it's definitely going to be a huge highlight. Also, I don't want to forget to mention that Kent trails actually go through the Grandville area. So if you love to walk and bird watch, or just walk and, you know, meet people and greet, you know, rollerblade, whatever you want to do, Grandville has Kent trails, which isn't too far from here as well. So those are some of the huge highlights to living in the Grandville area, is that you can get outdoors and you can still enjoy yourself year round. All right, that's it. Those are the things you're gonna need to know about moving to the Grandville area as you're making your way to the West Michigan area. Again, for things to do and sights to see, you're watching Live Great TV, and I'm your official host to Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name is Vaughn Greathouse. Hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area, what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button, follow me, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on all the brand new videos that I put out each and every week, because I love making these videos for you. But even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent in the state of Michigan, I want to help you make that transition nice and smooth. So that number, that email coming on your screen right now, that's my direct contact info. Yes, I'm the one who answers those calls and messages. So with that being said, get in touch with me, and until then, we will see you on the next video.